Hello students, good morning to all of you. I welcome you to my YouTube channel English Somir. Dear student, today I am present here with a new topic, the uses of English. Yesterday I taught you the importance of English, alright? Dear students, I have taken this point from the first chapter of English grammar. The first point has already been taught by me, that was the importance of English. If you have not watched that video, please go back to that video and watch that and come again to this video. So the uses of English. As we all know that English is the most widely used language, a distinction is often made that depends on how the language is learned, as native language or non-native language. I mean by native language is the language that is learnt at the mother's knee, the language that is learnt at the home. On the other hand, non-native language is the language that is learned in the subsequent period somewhere outside of the home. Overlapping with this distinction is its use as primary language. First language means primary language and additional language. In some countries where English is a dominant language, English is principally used for communicating for the internal purpose. It's also called intra-national language. It's also called international language. Intranational language. Dear students, now you have come across the term intranational. So, intranational is for the speakers to communicate with the other people of the same country. It also serves the chief language, means of communication for the speakers from outside India, from outside the particular country. This is called international language. Dear students, I have placed two terms just before you. These two terms are intranational language and international language. As I have explained that intranational language is the medium of speaking or the sharing ideas between the people of the same country. On the other hand, international language is the medium of communication for the people speaking from outside the country. One well-established categorization makes a three-way distinction between a native language, second language, and a foreign language. A foreign language is principally used for the communication for the people of outside a country. English as a second language is used for intrapersonal purposes. We can distinguish 5 types of function for which English characteristically serves when it is used as a second language. So there are 5 types of functions of second language. First function is instrumental, that is used for formal education, especially for limited boundaries in the various institutions across the world. English as a second language is used in the various institutions for educational purposes. Second is communicative. This language is also used as a medium of communication between the individuals for interpersonal views. English is used for the sharing of the ideas between the individuals that come across from the same country. Actually, this is because in a country there are different languages speaking people. So for their convenience, they use English as a second language. Third function of the second language is regulative for the government administration and law courts. Dear students, not only in India but also in the various countries of the world, English has the best and highest position in the administrative department of government and the judiciary body of the government. As we can see in our India, all the procedures of the judiciary system are carried out in English language, and also in the administration of the government of India, English as the second language is used. Though the native and primary language is Hindi, yet English as the second language is used in the administrative system and the courts of law. The fourth one is occupational. English as the second language also functions for the occupation regarding the commerce, science and technology. It is also used both as internationally and internationally. I have told you what international is and what international is. Let me tell you again what international is. International language stands for the medium of communication among the people of the same country, whereas international language stands for the medium of communication among the people outside the country. So dear, this way the fourth function gets friends. Now let's go on to the fifth function. Fifth function is creative. English as the second language also functions for the creative writing, like writing novels, fiction and political works. Dear students, we know very well our publishing company publishes the book most often in English. Though our native and our primary language is Hindi, yet the publishing company publishes the book in English. So there has been seen an increment in the readers of English. For the above given information, we need to know some more remarkable points and noticeable points. The first important point that is to be noted down is a bilingual child may know primary or first language along with one more language, but an adult is equally proficient in more than two languages, in more than two or in more than one first language. In some countries, English has its official position. English is one of the two or more than two that has its position and that are still unknown. It is not necessary that one's native language is one's first language. It's because if one migrates from one country to another country and adopts the non-native language as one's native language and becomes fluent and proficient in the non-native language, the non-native language will become one's first language or prime native language. So the person extensively uses the language when he or she becomes proficient in the non-native language, and the non-native language thus becomes his or her first language. Dear students, this kind of example has often been seen. If I take an example Pakistanis who are in the UK, United Kingdom have adopted English language and they are well proficient in speaking English. So the first language of theirs is English. Though their native language was Pakistani Urdu, but they have migrated to England, to UK and have adopted the language of UK. So the language of UK has now become the first language of Pakistanis. Similarly, many various examples can also be seen from across the world. I think you know the difference between the first language and native language. Okay. Dear student, third point is the second language writers in Southeast Asia and East and West Africa are making their important contribution to English literature. Their writings may incorporate features characteristic of the second language variety, including rhetoric, stylistic features, but they are generally addressed to and read by international English readership. So the students, I think the point is clear to you all, the uses of English. As you have seen in different branches of systems of the world, English has made its position. Nonetheless, it is used as a second language. It's a very important language. It's a crucial language. Dear students, I think you have understood the uses of English. Now I am going to end this video here. I would say, if you have any comments that you have not understood any particular term or topic, please comment in the comment section. I will go through that comment and will come out with a solution. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you again in the next video with a new topic.